Most people think mastering hard things is all about motivation or grit. You probably heard, just push through and you'll succeed. But here's the shocking truth. That advice is backwards. The more you rely on willpower, the more your brain fights you. Your brain isn't lazy, it's smart. And if you know how it works, you can trick it into loving the hard stuff instead of dreading it. Today, I'm going to show you 3 steps that literally rewire your brain so it craves challenging tasks, and how to do it faster than you ever imagined. Think about your life right now. Maybe it's studying for exams, learning an instrument, getting in shape, or even mastering social skills. Anything truly meaningful usually feels hard, and the harder it feels, the more your brain tries to avoid it. That's why we procrastinate, quit, or settle for mediocre results. But what if you could flip that around? What if your brain started chasing hard tasks instead of running from them? That's what these 3 steps do. They aren't hacks or pep talks. They're proven strategies your brain actually responds to. Step 1. Build tiny neural trails. Here's the first problem. Your brain hates creating new pathways. Imagine trying to hike through a dense forest with no trail. Every step feels exhausting. After a few minutes, you're ready to give up. Now imagine if someone had cut a tiny, straight path for you. Not a superhighway, just a thin trail. Suddenly, hiking becomes possible. That's exactly what your brain does when you start small. Pick the tiniest possible version of the task. Want to start running? Just put on your shoes and step outside. Want to write? Open a blank document and type 1 sentence. That tiny action starts carving a neural trail. Over time, the path gets deeper, easier to walk, and eventually, you're sprinting without thinking. Neuroscience shows that even small, consistent actions strengthen synapses and make hard tasks less daunting over time. Dr. Wendy Suzuki calls it neural momentum. Start small, and your brain starts helping you. But here's the catch. A small path alone isn't enough. Step 2 is what turns that trail into a superhighway of skill. Step 2. Make pain predictable. Step 1 gets you moving, but here's where most people fail. Your brain hates uncertainty. It's not the effort itself, it's the unpredictable discomfort. Think about your first piano lesson or your first gym session. Every mistake feels like a shock. That shock triggers your brain's alarm system, and before you know it, you quit. The trick is to map the pain in advance. Break the task into predictable, controlled discomfort. Instead of running 5 miles blind, plan 10 one-minute intervals. Instead of tackling a full essay, write just the introduction first. Predictable difficulty is like knowing exactly where the bumps are on a hiking trail. You can brace yourself instead of being thrown off. Research in cognitive psychology shows that when the brain anticipates effort, it experiences less stress and performs better. Experts design practice to include predictable difficulty. It's why chess masters don't get stuck in trial and error panic. Step 1 built the trail. Step 2 teaches your brain to stop freaking out at the bumps. And here's the twist. Step 3 flips the whole system from a chore into a reward. If this is helping, smash that like and hit subscribe. Step 3. Reward your brain strategically. You might think the reward is success itself. I'll feel good when I finish. But your brain doesn't care about distant outcomes. It lives in the present. Finish a page? Not exciting. Finish a book? Too far away. No dopamine hit, no reinforcement, no habit. So you trick your brain into celebrating tiny wins immediately. Reward yourself instantly after each small action. It could be a stretch, a snack, a 5-minute game, or even a mental high five. The key, your brain learns, hard task ma good feeling, and starts seeking it instead of avoiding it. Neuroscience confirms this. Dopamine is released when your brain predicts a reward, not just when it arrives. That's why habits stick fastest when we pair effort with small, immediate gratification. You can see this in athletes, musicians, and programmers alike. Michael Phelps celebrated every lap mastered. Top coders reward themselves for solving bugs. Different fields, same brain mechanism. So let's recap. Step 1, carve a tiny path. Step 2, map the pain so it's predictable. Step 3, reward your brain immediately. Do all 3, and you're not relying on motivation or willpower. You're literally rewiring your brain to enjoy what used to terrify you. Here's the challenge. Pick the hardest task on your to-do list today. Start it using all 3 steps. Just one tiny action, predict the difficulty, and celebrate. Then notice how your brain starts craving the next step instead of avoiding it. That's the transformation from fear to mastery. Think about it. What if every hard thing you've been avoiding could become something your brain actually seeks out? That's not luck. That's science. That's control. Comment your first challenge. Let's do this.